Today, we're going to explore one of the most surprising and strategic land deals in American history, how the United States purchased Alaska from Russia in 1867. At the time, many thought it was a terrible idea, calling it Seward's folly. But what seemed foolish turned out to be a gold mine. Let's dive into the deal. The gold rush and how Alaska became one of the most valuable additions to the United States. In the mid-1800s, Russia owned Alaska, but they had a problem. They were struggling financially and feared losing the territory to Great Britain if war broke out. Alaska was hard to defend, expensive to maintain, and far from Russia's heartland. That's when U.S. Secretary of State William H. Seward entered the picture. Seward believed in expanding America's territory and saw Alaska as a strategic asset for trade and military power. After months of negotiation, on March 30th, the U.S. agreed to buy Alaska for $7.2 million, about 2 cents an acre. The treaty was signed, and the land was officially transferred to the United States. On October 18, 1867, critics mocked the purchase, calling it Seward's icebox and a polar bear garden. But Seward insisted it was a bargain. Little did they know just how right he was. For years, Alaska remained quiet. It wasn't until 1896, almost 30 years after the purchase, that everything changed. That year, gold was discovered in the Klondike region of Yukon. Just across the border from Alaska, the news sparked the Klondike Gold Rush, and thousands of fortune seekers flooded into Alaska, passing through places like Skagway and Daya to reach the goldfields. The rush brought infrastructure, railroads, and towns to the region. Then in 1899, more gold was discovered in Nome, Alaska, triggering another rush, this time within Alaska's own borders. In total, the gold rushes of Alaska and nearby Canada brought in hundreds of millions of dollars worth of gold. And gold wasn't the only treasure. Alaska was later found to hold vast reserves of oil, natural gas, timber, fish, and minerals, making it one of the most resource-rich regions in the world. Beyond gold and natural resources, Alaska's location made it a strategic military asset. During World War II, the U.S. built bases there to defend against Japanese threats. During the Cold War, Alaska became a key point for monitoring Soviet activity. In 1959, Alaska officially became the 49th state of the United States, solidifying its place in the Union. By that time, the true value of Seward's purchase was clear. Today, Alaska is not only crucial for energy and defense, but it is also home to breathtaking natural parks and a unique blend of native cultures and frontier spirit. What began as a controversial deal in 1867 turned into one of the greatest land bargains in history. The U.S. didn't just buy a frozen wilderness. They bought a land bursting with resources, rich in culture and vital to national security. From Seward's folly to a treasure trove of gold, oil, and natural beauty, the story of Alaska's purchase reminds us that sometimes vision pays off in ways no one can predict. And that's how the U.S. bought Alaska and struck gold in more ways than one.